Hey.
We're back! Whoa! Come on, let's just lift your top with that. It's not hard.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What's going down? Well, I'll tell you what isn't going down.
What isn't going down?
I'll tell you what's not going down.
Oh no, this isn't a link to the... It is!
This ain't going down, but it will be soon.
Oh!
I do like that.
I can't do it. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to do something really stupid in that video.
Hello everyone and welcome to PropDog Live. We are very slightly late, but for good reason actually. We have just been trying to figure out Peter Eggink's CTW. Why is all his stuff CT, CCT, BCT, ACT, ZCT?
So that if anyone searched or typed in window or card or through, it wouldn't turn up.
Oh, I see. Right.
Yeah,
So
it's a ingenious method.
So he's got CTW, that one. He's got CTC's car is coin to can. Then he's got
Coin, was there a coin to box, coin to card? I don't know what it was. I can't remember what it was called anyway.
There's a lot of stuff, but we've just been trying to figure it out. I gave Mike the task of trying to get it all out. In fact, Mike, you can come over for a bit. Come and join us for a little bit. We have got a customer in the shop as well, so at some point Mike will be disappearing to serve a customer. So Mike, I'll give you the task of figuring this out to do and ready to demo it for the live. How long did you spend watching the instructions and getting it all set up and playing around with it?
About 15-20 minutes.
15-20 minutes.
Yep. So
well, hang on a minute. You've done 15-20 minutes over there trying to get it to work on that glass. So I mean,
hours.
Yeah.
I want more time.
From the moment you put in the instructions to setting up, well, to just now, how much time have you put in today?
Oh, must be over an hour.
An hour. How many times have you got it to work so far?
I haven't yet.
Haven't yet, right. No, this is not to say it's not going to work, we just haven't figured it out. So Mike's watching instructions. Admittedly, you haven't gone
I've gone through
You haven't gone the whole hour long instructions yet. So you've gone through sections, work out how to set it up. We were hoping to get it set up and ready to do on the live today.
But we're not going to do it.
We're not going to do it yet because we haven't fully worked out how to do it. So we've got it kind of going, but not reliably it's good enough to perform yet. So we're going to carry on playing around with it before we give it any kind of review and go on. But
I mean, that's totally fair.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Windowmation. If you remember, what's his name? Sean Begonia's Windowmation. So I did that years ago. In fact, if anyone's seen my show reel and they see me do the card to window with the ski resort in the background, that was done using Windowmation actually. And that was pretty good because the area behind the window was sealed off. You couldn't get to there when the restaurant was open. So,
but yeah, we need to look at it a bit more. I'm
Yeah.
going to look at the instructions over the weekend and hopefully by Monday.
I'm really hoping it's going to be because I love card through window. Yeah, especially one you can do on your own. But as I said, at the moment, it's working. It's happening what it should. We can't tell you why it's not fully working because it will give away the method. But it's not quite.
There. But that might be our fault.
It might be our fault, so we're still going to keep on working and try and set it up. And hopefully, if we get it all working, we shall do a live demo for you guys. Right. So
I'm not saying anything.
No, don't say anything.
We want it to be good. We really want it to be good. So right. Okay. What have we got? What are we going to be talking about today? Give me some stuff.
We've got loads of stuff.
Okay.
So we've got the pain gaming.
Oh, okay. Yep. Okay.
So this is apparently the safest smash and stab on the market. Failure is not an option.
Been around a long time.
Been around a long time, and we got a couple in, and it is very safe.
Okay, good.
There's no point in us
As safe as Shattered? That's Scott Allen.
Not as safe as Shattered.
I would say is as safe as Shattered. I mean,
no, because in Shattered, there's nothing you have to do to make it safe.
Well, there is actually.
You could
cut
your
yourself
finger while breaking the glass.
While breaking the glass. This does not break any glass. So back into your corner.
Got a point.
Okay, so yeah, it's completely safe. It's great if you want to do a smash and stab.
We're not talking about this yet. All I said is just tell them, give them a brief overview what we're going to talk about today.
We got a playing game.
Because we've upset somebody, one of our viewers, by not talking enough Magic apparently. So
okay, well we've got a lot here. How to cheat at dice. We're going to talk about
the
Phantom Medallion.
Mind Pro set. We got. Well, this won't take long to talk about anyway. But it's a new Sven pad by Brett Barry. Sven pad Ron Deere, so it matches. Deluxe Ramsey set. Iris by the 1914 and Louis Duval. Recoil by Rick Holcomb. and Dave Copeland coins. We've got the wonderful Julio Montoro. Every week he's produced something. There's solid.
Yep. We've got
Switch.
That's
by
great,
Melange.
isn't it?
That is good. Selfie stick.
Bloody equipment on silent.
Yeah, I don't know.
Amateur.
We've got red Avenger cards.
Is the phone off there, by the way?
Ooh, yes.
No?
Yes, it is. We've also got clown silk. So you start off with a black and white clown and it turns
So
into a colour.
for those people that are interested in none of this, like you know what we're going to talk about. You can just go if you're not.
Hide your bullets.
Hide your. Okay. Right. Well, I'll have fun talking about all these. But yeah, we have.
I'm going to go back now and help
Well,
out
we have actually upset one of our customers. I think. Well, I don't know if we've upset him. I think he's just upset with us, more likely. But
Disappointed.
Disappointed. Yes, I was rather disappointed to get his email. I wanted to go and tell him where to go.
I was crushed.
Yeah, I was as well. But rather than replying to him online, Ben, if you're watching, you know who you are, Magic Ben, who didn't give any other details about his name and just literally the word Ben, which probably isn't his real name. And he starts off by saying, guys, another Friday, another missed opportunity.
But we're
Right.
a
Okay.
bit early in the Friday for a missed opportunity.
Yeah, it
We haven't
is,
started
yeah.
yet, have we?
If I can please give you some constructive criticism. As a viewer of all the Magic Lives, brackets not just yours, only Wizard product review is worth watching. Why? Because for an hour or longer, all you talk about is nothing. Literally. You have an hour to promote products and engage with viewers and get sales, but instead it becomes a boring hourly chit chat with no relevant structure at all. Okay, it goes on. But first of all, Ben, if that's your real name. Well, you say, as a viewer of all the Magic Lives, only Wizard product review is worth watching. First of all, Wizard product review is not a live show. We are a live show. There are very few live shows out there, okay? Saturn Magic does a live show with Just Mark, and nearly all the other ones are pre-recorded, right? So if you're not happy with the quality of the show, it's a live show. We don't have the time to go and film a 3-hour show in advance and then just show it to you guys anytime you want. It'd be lovely to have that thing, but then where's the fun in that? Because it's not live. There's no interaction. So you don't like the fact that we're not, you know, pre-recording our shows and getting super professional for starters. Okay. Secondly, we are not here to review products and basically get you to buy products. This is a hangout with friends. All it has ever been is a hangout. Okay, we are just here to have some fun with the guys. You know, we're not just here to sell you products. If we were here to sell you products, we'd be reviewing stuff every week, telling you how wonderful they are, even when they're not, and getting loads of them in ready to sell. We don't. We're just here to hang out with friends. If you don't like the format, go watch some other live show. Anyway, he says, running late at 3:45 to get a Mac moved, the cables attached, ready to broadcast to people with money to spend on a hobby. What do they get? Hello John, hello Dave, hello Finley, can't remember who's the relevant name, who was first on. Right, again, this is our show, our format, and if we want to engage with our people, we'll do that. Yes, we may be running around at 3:45, but that's because we are a live walk-in shop. We are a brick and mortar shop. People come in.
Customers coming
We've
now.
got customers now. We're still open. You know, we have to set things up on the fly. We don't have a time to rehearse anything throughout the day. This is an hour show, sometimes 2 hours. We simply don't have the time to get everything rehearsed and work out what we're going to do.
Wizard product review, that's not a shop.
It's not a shop, no. And even when it was a shop,
And it's not every
it
week.
wasn't live, and it was a completely different format. We are not the Wizard product review. We don't want to be the same as the Wizard product review. We don't want to be a review show like all the other ones. We are here for a hangout with friends. And yes, sometimes it's an absolute calamity trying to get ready, but that's usually because we're extremely busy all day, and we have to get 5, maybe 10 minutes ready to go and do the show, and we don't make any money from this. We're not here to say, right, okay, we're going to make hundreds of pounds now because we're going to do a live show like a shopping channel and sell loads of stuff. We don't make money. We do this out of the kindness of our heart, and we give information and advice to people. If you don't like that,
I'll also point out, actually, we are under a lot of time pressure to do this show.
hell of a lot of
incredible
time
amount of
pressure.
time pressure.
Yeah, we have to quit everything that we're doing in the middle of all our jobs, and have to wait till either Monday or we have to come in on the weekend to do them just to make time for the live. Yeah.
I don't know what time pressure you were under sending that email, but you could have at least found out Finley's name, I would have thought. You know what I'm saying?
And we give stuff away. We give away 30, 40 quid's worth of stuff every week. Free of charge. You know, bearing in mind that because we make 10% profit on most Murphy stuff, that's, you know, 350, quid's worth of sales we have to make just to be able to cover the stuff we give away. And we do that with the kindness of our heart. Again, if you don't like the format, bugger off and watch another show. He goes on to say, please, 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 on an evening before, get some magic you can proper demo rather than just opening a packet and saying how good or bad it is and demo it. Okay, And where are we going to find the time to spend 2 or 3 hours opening several products every week, learning to dem them? There is not enough money in this business to pay staff to go and do that. You know, to pay a staff member to sit down and learn 3 or 4 tricks, you know, that's 40, 50 quid's worth of staff time, which is 400 or 500 quid's worth of Murphy products, just so we can dem something every week. We don't have that kind of time. It is physically impossible to do. We are flat out from the moment we get in the morning till the moment we go home in the evenings.
And we have actual requests from customers who've actually bought something or whatever, who might want their problem solved. They might want to know the dimensions of something. They might want their chop cut balancing, and that is what we tend to do when we haven't got any customers in, or perhaps even after hours. We to go home and watch, you know,
not to
an hour and a half
mention
of
the 3 or 4 hours a day we spend giving advice to customers who phone up or email us just asking advice, who we don't even offer sales to. That is pretty much, well, not killing the business, but it is wiping out any profit, because we spend hours just answering emails for people doing shows, putting stuff together, who don't even end up buying from us. So
I would say that most of these products have probably got a 90-minute tutorial with them, haven't they?
We don't have
and
to
so even if I watched the 90-minute tutorial, I would then have to spend a couple of days learning it anyway to perform it live.
Just to do it justice, because if we perform it and we do it badly, we get inundated with God knows how much hate mail, not to mention the fact we've given away a secret on how something works.
Yeah.
So we tried that once, and you know, there's a few people who got hit quite hard from people doing it. So again, you know, another reason why we don't dem everything on there. We don't simply have the time. I don't know what kind of business you think we are, whether we're all rolling around in money because we don't need to do any magic, or we don't need to do any work all day. We just sit there and play with magic non-stop. It is absolutely mental. And again, one of the reasons this is a live show is so that we get to offer this advice live when people email us on here or message us and say, I've got a gig coming up, I'm nervous, you know, how can I handle that? That's why we do it live, not pre-recorded. You have a golden hour to sell, for Christ's sake. Make it more appealing, ZZZ. Just telling it as it is, guys. Good luck, Ben. Yeah. Ben, right. No offence, mate, but if you don't like our show, bugger off and watch another show. Watch a pre-recorded show that don't offer free stuff, give advice, and aren't as friendly and nice as we are. How's about that? Right, rant over. Goodbye. Hope you're not watching anymore. Right, okay.
He's probably not watching anyway.
Oh, we'll watch at some point because he'll want to know. Want to know if we're taking his advice. That's pretty much it. Yeah. So right, I'm going to start off. Finley's first. How do you like that, Ben? Hello, Finley. Good effort on being first, mate. Yeah, Ben doesn't like the fact we say that. Robert Van Buren, John Middleton, Kevin, Frank Valenti. Hello, Frank. I hope you're well. He said, "Happy Friday, PropDog Magic Party Friday." David Anderson's there. Adam Evans, Nicholas Peru's there. He says, "Hi guys." Amber's there. Sebastian's there. Jeffrey, hi doggers. Andy Dingley, hi all. PropDog Friday, yay! See, people like this stuff, yeah. Stacey says, "Have a hey, wonderful hosts." Oh, little rainbow as well. Isn't that cool?
Can I actually confess to being Magic Ben?
Look away. Jim Hathey says TGI PDF. Thank God it's PropDog Friday. Rich Rellis says happy Friday. I'm currently lying in bed with COVID, feeling rubbish. So PropDog will be a great comic relief. You see, people like Rich rely on us to relieve his COVID symptoms. You know. Where would you be, you know, if we took Ben's advice? Sorry to hear you're ill, Rich, but we're just going to talk magic and sell you shit you don't really want. There you go. Hi, Alex, Mike, Dave, Bobo, and Aki says, Robert Van Buren. Hello, Robert. And Andy Tingley says, a big shout out to Mike for sorting my product out. Received replacement today. Has sent the other one back. It gets to you Monday.
What are you doing,
Thanks,
Mike? Doing that, Mike? You should have been watching a tutorial and learning something.
I told you not to be doing this sort of stuff. You don't help out customers. You should be learning to dem something for the live so that Ben can be happy. Tom Rolfe says, hi guys. Hello, Tom. Jim Sandiford says, hello, dogs. Hello, Jim. Afternoon, all doggers, says Walter over in the States. Davey says, hey guys. Have you got any date yet for when you have the flat?
We'll have it.
We'll have flat.
It'll be next week. We'll have it next week, Thanks. Wednesday probably.
Flat. What's that? What's that? What have I missed?
It's like a coin to ball thing by Magic Cat, who did L Dimension.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yep.
Roger Minton says, hello everyone at PropDog. Hello, Roger. Jonas says, hello buddy, hope you're well. Charlie says, Charlie, you're breathing everything so much now. I think you don't actually need to do the P the E or the T, just put PS, and I'll know what you mean, mate. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
And for those of you that were watching the other day when you guys were trying to work out what it meant, it does mean piss off early because tomorrow's Saturday. It's an old military term, and I think Mike did mention that. Ken Dunn says, going to pick up mystery blocks and going to order one of your velvet string bags to carry, protect the prop. Which size velvet bag would fit the props? To be honest, I think any of them would, but it depends whether you want to carry it around as a whole unit or whether you want to carry it around in little bits broken down. If you want to carry it down in little bits, just get the smallest bag we have. There's a little one that's about 9 or 10 centimetres squared approximately. That should fit it in, no problem at all. Nigel says, happy Friday. Any luck in stocking Sunsmoke Pro yet?
Well, we ordered 2, and for some reason the warehouse neglected to put them in the box. So our contact at Murphy's is
Rabbit, please.
sorting it all out for us. So it'll be next week now. I don't know quite why they failed to put them in the box twice, but there you go.
Okay. Hans says, hi my friends, wish you all a happy PropDog Friday, and thank you Hans, and to you too. Hans, buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this. There we are, the show's over. Ben's happy, we're going home. Bye. Brett Davies says, hi guys, have you got the date for when? Oh, that's a repeat, that's been done already. Why do they repeat sometimes? That's weird. Matthew Colley says, afternoon gents, hope you are all keeping well. Very well, thank you buddy, and I hope you are too. Good to see you the other day. David Anderson says, I got home from work today and I had a lovely little Prezi waiting for me, smiley face. Thanks for the prize. Alex, you're most welcome. Pink Head Clown says Stacey Ashlet. Pink Head Clown? Oh, is that?
Yeah, it's that thing.
Oh, he's not pink head. He's a blonde clown, I think. He's a pink top hat you can see. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Kevin King says Ben is a knobhead. Yeah, here, Kevin. Ben, you're a knobhead. Yeah. We're going to get a lot more hate mail from Ben now, aren't we?
I'm not sure we're going to get much constructive advice from anyone anymore, but anyway, go on.
Well, that's not constructive advice. He's having a moan about the way we run our show.
I think, well, because it's not the Wizard product review, is it? We don't go, this is 98%.
He could have emailed in and said, hi guys, you know, I watched the show a few times. It's not really my cup of tea, it's not my format, but I just wanted to email you because I want to email somebody and have a moan. I don't know. There was no need to do that. If you don't like the show, Ben, don't watch. I mean, do you really think we're just going to stop everything we're doing?
Have some kombucha. You've got your kombucha.
That's what I need. That's what you read a comment. I need
for that. That's what the problem. Problem solved. And Eamon says, hi guys, just saw the Deluxe Ramsey cylinder and coins by Tango. The Ramsey routine is something I've always wanted to learn but don't have the props. Do you recommend these ones by Tango? There's a lot of good in it. So let's talk about it.
Better.
So here you go.
That Ben was a nice bloke, wasn't he? Offering all that advice to us. It's not the kind of advice we'll take, but I really appreciate his input on the way we run our show. He's such a nice guy, that Ben.
So here we go. This is what you get. So it is it's £162. You get all the coin gimmicks in here, including 2 pieces of cork. You get some genuine $half-dollar coins. You get a small little wand. Genuine
$half-dollar coins? You mean they're not fake $half-dollar coins?
They're not, they are. And you get a cylinder and and this for me is it's a live show. This
live. This could have pre-recorded this and we're going to cut that out.
They still haven't got the props, have they? So you might as well. You know, I'm one for saying actually, you know, if you can't get the props elsewhere and you've got to learn the routine, then there's no secret with the Ramsey routine.
Can you demo it for me?
I'd love to demo it for you.
Come on, have you not spent 2 hours or 3 hours yesterday learning this and preparing it?
No.
Why not?
I know. See, the problem is I might
stay late in your own time, right? Once you finish work, stay late in your own time and spend at least 3 or 4 hours learning these.
I want to now, just for Ben. Ben, I really would. The thing I don't like about it, I don't like the cylinder.
Ben's lovely bloke, isn't he, Ben?
I really don't like the cylinder. Personally, I would buy. We do the 11 cylinders, don't we? The leather.
Yes, we do. Yeah. Well, we don't. Murphy's do, but we sell them from via Murphy's.
Yeah. I would rather get the other cylinder. I don't like that cylinder. I think that looks horrible myself. But yeah, otherwise that you get all of the props with it, which I'm guessing are quite hard to track down these days. And it's Tango coins, so they are well made. Comes in a nice box. Haven't checked out the tutorial yet. Sorry, Ben.
Everybody else is now, though.
Yeah, everyone else can. Well, they can't they? I mean, it's on stuff. You could probably, you know. You can Google it and figure it
The
out.
thing is, all it's going to do is help sell the units that they do.
Yeah.
Like
I
a
mean,
minute?
what I will say is, it is a routine that's definitely worth. There's a reason why it's famous. There's a reason why the top people do it. It is a brilliant routine.
Do you do it?
No.
So you're not a top person then?
No.
Okay.
Well, I've never had the gimmicks.
Yeah, I'm not a top person either. I don't do it. Right. Okay. Let's talk about something else then. Did you read out? Oh, you did read out Eamon's one. Yeah.
So yeah, surely. I would say, to cut a long story short, yeah, I'd recommend it if you wanted to learn the routine. There you go. It's all in one spot, and then you can decide to upgrade the cylinder if you want.
Ken Dunn says, F Ben, do as you do. F Ben, what does he mean? Friendly Ben, do as you do. That's what I think it means. Bye Ben, says Andy. Another nice person saying goodbye to Ben, just because he's probably been here and said goodbye. So everyone's been really nice to Ben. That's good. Stacey says, agreed, haters gonna hate. Frank Valenti says, if Ben doesn't like it, then he should move along. Bye Ben. Rich Ellis, the live is building a community of hatred. Amber says, Ben, don't understand this show or the family of people that watch it. This is a highlight of my week. I love the show, all the rest. Amber, that is very true. It's a family, aren't we? We're a family of magician friends with a like-minded mindset who just hang out together each Friday, and that's it. You know, we are here. And the guys like the format because we get the same people back all the time, every week. If they didn't like the format, they wouldn't be coming back. So
And there already is a Wizard product review. So
yeah, we don't want to be another one. Yeah. Stacey says, don't give Ben your energy. He doesn't deserve you guys. Yeah, but I feel better, Stacey. I feel so much better getting it all out of my system. I feel so much more calm for having discussed Ben's lovely points of magic. Dean Barlow, what a knob.
Oh, but he said something briefly
Not
about
Dean
that.
Barlow.
That's a bit harsh.
Not Dean Barlow, what a knob. What I mean is
Oh.
Dean Barlow is saying, what a knob.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, okay.
Jim Sandifer says, I love the show.
Oh, shit.
Sebastian says, I like it when you guys talk about nothing but drinking kombucha. Exactly, we're not here just to talk magic, we're just here to waffle off on any old subject we like. Happy Friday all, good to see you both, says Martin. Tom Rolfe says, ridiculous feedback. You are the most interactive live show I've ever seen. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you, Tom. Tom's my new favourite customer.
Right.
Anything you want in the shop free of charge. All for you, Tom. All right, David Anderson says, I think PropDog is a magic hub rather than a shop. Don't feel you need to justify anything. Thank you, David. Right, let's talk about something else. What should we talk about? Let's choose something. Is there anything we don't like?
Yeah, there's that.
You don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't know if I like it or not yet because I haven't seen a working version.
Well, I'll tell you
of
what I don't like about it. I don't like how you're left with the card that is...
doing what it does over there that we I don't like that either. What I don't like about it is the fact that we can't work out why we're not getting it to work yet, but there may be something stupid we've missed. But I like to think of a bit of common sense, and
I think that's a bit of a...
we think we set it up properly and we still can't get it working, but fingers crossed it's going to work fine. There's just something ridiculously stupid that we didn't realise.
So Recall I love.
Recall, what's Recall? I don't know anything about it.
It's
Come
by
on.
Copeland Coins. It's
Talk
by
to me.
Rick Holcomb, and basically you get you don't get the thing I don't like about it is you don't get the coin, so you need a dollar-sized coin.
Okay.
He obviously is recommending a nice silver Morgan, which you can get from Copeland Coins, but really you could probably get a chance you're going to end up using an Ike or an Eisenhower of some sort.
Well, I've been away all week, guys, so I don't know anything about this. I didn't know we got it in, so tell me what it is. Tell me what the effect
You can
is.
probably have a sneaky look at what you get. So what you do is it's a coin routine that is slightly different to most coin routines. It's very visual. You take a coin, you roll it up into a ball bearing, and you can put it back into a coin again, and then you can stretch the coin out as if it's a big slinky, and then you can slink it back down again, and then it becomes a coin again.
So right, it's a routine you're buying rather than a gimmick, is it?
Yep, it's a routine with those two.
So it's not something you're going to get a
in it.
gadget that does something. It's basically the props you need to do a routine. Right, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
It's not dead easy. I'd say it's intermediate, but the teaching is amazing. I don't know.
Why is the teaching amazing? What makes it amazing?
All of the details. So you have pictures along the top of the screen to show exactly where the coin should be in your hand. You've got him going through it on video, and you've got written text as to exactly how to do it as well, plus other ideas. If you can't do that, you could try this.
Cool.
And other resources available. Really takes his time over explaining it. It is just super clear. I can't remember how long the video goes on for, but a long time. and lovely slides. Well worth learning. And in fact, I would check out Copeland coins.
Okay, how much?
$30.99.
Okay, $30.99. If you fancy learning a new routine and want to put some effort into the whole practice of it, then give it a go.
Yeah, really, it's the sort of thing you know, as a hobbyist, this is the sort of thing I love as well as a professional, because you know you're learning something, you're getting better at it the whole time. Well worth it.
Good for your local club competition actually.
Oh yeah.
As well, yeah. So Avengers playing cards.
Yep.
Any good? Have you looked at
well,
them?
Mike loves them, so they were the blue ones, so we had them in blue.
That's what they look like, guys.
Blue, they sold out in seconds.
Sold out in seconds, eh?
Well, yeah, mainly because Mike bought them. So the reds should do
So
too.
I see a Thor hammer,
Oh, do you know your Avengers? Captain America.
Captain
Know that one?
America. I should know. I was in the movie.
Is
I
there
was
a-
one of the people diving out of cover as the bomb went off.
All right. Is there an Iron Man? Is he in it?
I think this whole thing's Iron Man.
Is that-
now,
is that Iron
Or
Man?
is it? Yeah, I can't really see that with my glasses too well.
I don't know. I'm not. Is it Marvel or DC
It's
Comics?
Hulk, I would have thought. Is it? Probably Hulk. Hulk hand.
I don't know who the Avengers are. I've got absolutely
There you
no
go. Right.
clue.
They're great. In front of Mike. Yeah.
I mean, they're great.
They're great.
Well, so if you like Avengers, I mean, this is. I don't. Do you understand why people? Do you get the whole card collecting?
No, not the card collecting.
Card thing at all?
No, because it's just. I mean, if there was a few cards out there, maybe your full collection would have maybe 50 packs. Yeah, I could see it. But they bring out a new pack every week. So when do you stop?
Yeah.
You know, you have a whole wall of 1,000 decks of cards. You're never going to use them. They're just there. And
Yeah, I
then
think it's.
there is no end to it. They just keep on going and going and going. And when do you stop?
Done.
If there's only a 50 decks of cards ever invented, you'd be like, yeah, I'll collect as many. Look, I've got 30 packs of cards. Another 20, I'll be there. That I'd see, but. Jim Hathy says, Dave, we love your show just the way it is. Thank you, Jim. And Neil Edwards, Ben's getting owned. Josh Wood, it's nice to see you guys have spare time now. Yeah, loads of spare time, Josh. Oh dear, what a rant. I know, I'm sorry. Well, Craig's not doing his rants anymore, so
Oh, is he not doing this rant
I
anymore?
don't know, I haven't seen one for a while.
Oh, no, it's not.
Or maybe he is, I don't know. Maybe he's just run out of time. It's great and loads of fun to watch, says Roger Minton. Amber says, PropDog never change. We love you and the show and work you do. Thank you, Amber. Heart, heart, heart. It's 1:40 a.m. I'm awake for you guys, says Stacey.
Oh, Stacey, bless.
Nigel says, that is great, from the same creator as Dimension L, which
Oh,
I
cheers,
heard
take
you
care.
did on your, see you later, cheers. I heard you did Dimension L at your, the close-up competition Andy Nyman show the other day. I couldn't be there, unfortunately. He's back, he's back, he's back, he's back, he's
He
back.
gave,
he's back.
Nigel gave us a few memorable moments that he wasn't planning, but
Okay. That he wasn't planning.
no, but it was very
Okay,
good.
this
It
is
was
not
fun.
on the,
No, it's not.
I just got to
That's
remember
what
which way.
Oh no, sure,
Right,
all right.
isn't it? So,
Andy Tingley says, what other show gives just two giveaways a week? I know, it's very impressive, isn't it? I like the live just the way it is. I think Dives do a great job. Thank you very much,
Because,
Josh. Neil Edwards says, voice with Ben, if there is enough, there is
Oh,
enough
just
switch
one,
if
yeah.
you don't like it. Yep, that is very true. I mean, oh, hello.
hello. You don't know anything about this, do you?
We
No,
need a pen.
oh, hello.
We are going
Hold
to.
on.
We're
They're
gonna
not the
do,
new-
Hold on, we need a pen.
Are they not the new Avengers cards, are they? Don't you start?
No,
Oh, thank God for
Mike is getting a pen. Reach in, grab one of those cards. Any card you like.
Ow.
Oh, can I? Well, if I'm going to write on it, can I pick a?
Yeah.
I'll pick one.
Write your name, nice and big.
On the face. Not your face.
Hey. So stop anywhere you like.
Stop.
Put the card. Oh,
Oh, that's all right, I didn't want to-
It's not that one.
Didn't want them on the floor, did you? There we go. Oh, God, it's been a while since the hands of some cards. Are you okay to shuffle cards? Would you like to shuffle?
I'm
some
all right.
cards?
I'm all right. Yeah,
Give him a
I'll
good
pick
shuffle.
I'll
I'll
give
put
it
that
a
on the
shuffle.
floor. We don't need that one.
Well, that's for.
Do you want to put that one in as well? Don't need that one.
But anyway, like. Okay, I think that is fine.
We're done?
Yep.
Right. We're going to do a lovely trick here. What's the name of the trick?
I'm quite excited
Oh.
about this.
Yeah, it's this one.
It's been a long
It is
time
called-
since
Selfie.
Selfie Catch.
Selfie
Selfie Catch by...
Gustavo Rally. I'm not quite excited about.
Gustavo Rally.
I'm not quite as excited about this as I was. But anyway, go
Okay.
on.
Right.
I
Well,
like it, I like it.
Mike, do we have a selfie camera around?
I've got one here.
You got another one there?
Oh.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. And is this going to work on camera here? I'll give you these here, Mike. Right.
Why don't Alex do it?
No, sorry. Because
right,
it'd be on
Right,
screen,
ready?
otherwise, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So try and spring them up a little bit there. Ready?
Okay. Go.
Did it work?
No.
Should we do it again?
Well, no, we do it again.
Do you want to use different pack of cards?
Just throw up a few backs of cards just so we can do this again.
Let's pick them
I
up.
haven't got to do them all. I'm just going to stay in view.
No,
stay in view.
okay.
Just a few. Just as long as you've got the card that's signed.
I think I have, yeah.
Right.
Just in case it's...
I might as well just pick them all up.
I mean, it's live, isn't it?
Yeah, it's live. It's live. Are you ready?
Okay. Right, here we go.
Oh, cool. I definitely got the card. It's in there.
Right, let's try that again. So yes, it is live, Ben. This is what happens when you do a live show.
Ready?
Yep. Hey!
Oh, wow.
I caught one. There you
Yeah,
go.
that's not bad.
Caught it that time.
That's good.
See, this is only about the third or fourth time I've done this, but I did try and learn this.
You did?
In advance. This is one of these things you can kind of do because it takes very little skill to do because most of the skills are skills you already have. So, fingers crossed that we can just peel this one off. The signed card. Boom. There you go. There. What did I say? Ben Magic. So yeah, you can do that with a signed card. So I was adamant we were going to do this today with a signed card. Okay, Mike said, well, just duplicate a signature. I was like, nope, I'm going to do it. Well, just force a card and do it non-signed. Nope. I was adamant we were going to do this.
All these are explained on the DVD, by the way. It's not something I made
Oh
up.
yeah.
The download.
Mike was saying just for speed, just do it. I was like, nope, we're going to do this. We're going to work out a way to do it signed with a card that you were going to do. So there we are. That can be done if you have some help. Obviously, if you're going to do this. Otherwise, yeah, you can just set it up on your own. And,
Concept's great. I love it. It's a card stab without a card sword.
It's a genuine selfie stick. You can do it as long as you want, as short as you want.
And it works as a selfie stick.
You could do it with the card fountain as well if you want to do it with the card fountain. I'm sure you could set the card up with a signed card while you're getting the card fountain out in view. But I think that works really well.
Get out of my way.
It didn't work first time, but to be honest, I've only practiced it 10 or so times before we did it, and
it needs a little practice.
There's a bit of a knack to it, but you can see it worked. We're yet to see it on camera. We might wind back later and realise it looked terrible on camera, but I think it was alright. There's a load of cards there, but they can just stay out the way.
And it is a genuine selfie stick.
So yeah, I think that's alright.
It does extend.
I think it.
Comes out like that. That's
Don't
my
pull it
fault.
too far. Don't pull it too far.
That's my fault.
I think it's definitely got potential.
Well, we were talking about card stabs the other day, weren't we?
Yeah.
About different methods. I think that kind of works. I mean, it's not the most organic looking selfie stick, but it doesn't need to be. I don't
No,
think.
it's
I
a
think that worked really
selfie
well.
stick. I mean,
It's a selfie stick. It's the
But
Medallion.
it just worked then in front of everybody in a live show, Ben. A live show, it worked fine. So yeah, I think that's all right. And if it did go wrong like that, I would have no problems in saying like, so give that to somebody else. You hold that. Let's pick these up and do it again and have another go because.
That's what makes you a performer.
Exactly, but
You get out of these situations.
But it's also realistic. It doesn't matter if you don't get it first time. It's
It's a great concept.
It adds to the difficulty. So I quite like that. My only issue was it was a little bit more expensive than I would have liked. I would have said it would be about a 50 quid trick. And if it was being released and sold just through the creator themselves, it would have been. But because it goes through Murphy's, it's a bit more expensive. It's £72. So a little more than I would have liked. But you try and build that yourself. You're not going to do it. Yeah, you're going to have to buy it. So if you want it, then it's one of those things that I think is worth it if you're willing to pay the money for it. I just would like to see it a bit cheaper. Anyway, AD says, F you, Ben. If you don't like, don't watch. I genuinely love this live. As an expat, it's a highlight of my Friday morning in the States. Thank you, AD. You see, this is the kind of love we get from our customers who do love our show.
All around the world.
Jonas says, I wonder if Ben is really Mark Travis or anything. Is that magic? What do you reckon?
Never heard of him. No, he wouldn't be offering constructive advice, would he?
I'm good. No, maybe he's trying to put us off doing the show. Maybe
I think he
jealous.
does. Yeah.
Jonas says, we are here for the Magic community. If you don't like it, you don't need to watch. PD is a fun way to start the week with Magic friends. Thank you, Jonas.
I think we can move on.
Cheers,
now,
Jonas. I'm reading the comments. I've stopped talking about Ben now. I'm through it. Ben's currently sitting there fuming at the screen, writing me an oral email. So,
should we open up this silk?
Yeah, I've got a silk. We'll show silk.
Let's do a couple more
I'll
comments
do the
first, and then or you get it.
Yeah,
and
I'll
do
get
a couple
the
more
silk,
comments, yeah. Joseph Freeney says, "Calm down, laugh out loud." Yeah, I just get a bit angry because I take that very personally because you know I've taken so much effort to do this show, and it really is a lot of effort and a lot of difficulty on our part for no profit at all. So I do get pissed off when I get emails like that. Ben. Kiss off, says Jim. Yay. Charlie Robinson said, could Ben be a host of another review show? Yeah, that's what I was saying, Ben. Finley said, if you don't like the live, just don't watch it. Simple. Thank you, Ben. Sorry, Finley, my comments exactly. And what was that about? He said about me in the email. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Nigel says, the London Magic Convention was great last week. Wayne Dobson and Mike smashed it. I hope to see PropDog there next year.
Thank you.
Yeah, we just missed it, Nigel. Unfortunately, I wasn't going to be around at the time, and then it turned out I was, but it was too late then. Then a place did pop up, but it was already too late. I've made plans, so to do something else. But next year, definitely be there. Nicholas says, in all fairness, I'm not here almost every Friday to watch a review. I'm here to see the fun times. Thank you, Nicholas. Yeah, it is. We're just hanging out with friends. Right, okay, Mike is now going to wow us with a silk.
So we got these in from Germany, and they're really well made.
What you need is a Christmas hat change bag to change those in.
That's exactly
what you need.
Exactly what you need.
Exactly what you need. So, go get some.
But very much a related product on the.
So this is, you get two silks. You get a black and white clown, and then you get the reveal at the end, which is a coloured clown. This trick I did many years ago when I was a children's entertainer. You put the black and white clown in with a load of different coloured silks, and Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, and you've magically coloured the silk in. So that's the concept. I mean, there's other routines you could do with it, but they're really well made, and they do pop. They look really good on camera. So we've got these in from Germany, first time. So if you're interested, they're called Clown Silks. They're on the website. Alex has put them on.
Boom!
Yes. So let's put.
Very Christmas, isn't it?
So you put.
Is that a freeway?
That's a freeway. We talked about this last week, didn't we? Yeah, no.
Nothing inside.
Nothing inside. So then,
that's quite good, isn't it? That's quite good.
you put the black and white one in. You then put a load of colours in. So put some colours in, Alex. Pretend. Yeah, it's all good. And we wait. Oh, look at that. And it's all coloured in. And
in case you were thinking of something in the other one, that was empty as well.
Yeah. So. Two birds with one stone. This silk clowns, a freeway Santa's change bag, which is really well made. I think this is really well made, actually. Great stuff for your children's entertainment pleasure. There you go. On the website, the clown silks are £20.99. So that's not bad, is it?
And
the tenner each.
I can't remember how much the Santa hat is, but it's made by Santa's elves themselves. The real elves actually make that. His real live elves. Made on the North Pole.
North Pole.
Okay, Matt Parazay says, hi all. Hello, Matt. I hope you're well, mate. Pete Donnelly says, oh, what have I missed? Just tuned in and Dave's spitting his dummy out.
Not much.
So Zafrini says, laugh out loud. Nigel says, shout out to Magic Singer, who freely shared his time with the Magic Circle Apprentice Facebook group on the Zoom Q&A this
Thanks
week.
to me.
He is a magical legend. He is a lovely bloke and a close
Have you done a
friend.
Q&A for them yet?
No, we are trying to sort one out with Wayne and I, but
He hasn't even asked me.
well, yeah.
Oh, is that it? Is that what you get for the money?
Let's forget. No, it's here.
No.
It's here. Look,
And it's all down to Alex.
I know nothing about this.
he's
Solid
perfected
is
this.
called, is that right? Solid, as in solid.
Solid. Yeah.
Solid, which again, so this is Julio Montoro. Solid, which is a key to can, which is such an amazing key to can, as he says in the trailer. Everything can be examined, although only, as he points out in the instructions, if you can borrow the exact same key that you happen to have.
Okay.
In which case you can borrow everything. If you can't borrow the exact same key that you have, you can't borrow it.
They supply you one.
Then use the one they've given you. Otherwise,
Is that an uncut key I see over there?
It is.
Yeah. So you have to borrow an uncut key. And then you get to show coat can. I'm not going to do that live.
No, you're not going to do it. Like
What is the effect? I have no
Okay,
idea.
so
The effect is you throw. Shall I try it? Shall I do it?
Go on, give it a go. Give it a go.
I'll give it a go.
I told you not to do it. I said to you today, don't do it. We don't have enough time to
So you
practice
just have to
this
so
stuff.
you have to do There you go. Right, now it's just now.
The Coke can is empty.
Yep.
Yeah.
Watch. 1, 2.
No, look, I've got it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. About. No, the
No,
problem is
don't
I can do
stop
it.
now.
I can do it. I can do it. I can do it.
Right, guys, while they're messing about with this,
No, no.
we
It's
It
actually
takes about
played
3
with
hours
it.
of time
No.
to actually learn. Right, watch.
There you go. It is awesome.
There you go.
It looks absolutely awesome.
Okay.
It's a bit hard to get
And
the key out
if you
afterwards.
want to do Instagram and Facebook and stuff like
That's not
that,
me. You
Come
can't.
here, come here, come here. Hold that. Squeeze it up tight. Squeeze it up really tight. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Go. Have a look. Is that gone?
Go on.
Oh, no, damn it. almost got it. There we go.
it is awesome.
That was good.
It's just it's got dry hands on this.
Scarily good.
It is awesome and
Adam Evans, hi,
great
guys.
for Instagram and your online
But
stuff.
not for live stuff. For a pre-recorded
Well,
show,
no,
that would look
yeah.
amazing for a pre-recorded show.
To be honest with you, again, it's about practicing stuff and
Can I just say something?
go on.
That is prohibition with a can.
Yeah, it is. But they do actually say you can use a coin if you've got a magnetic.
It's just prohibition.
Coin.
It's somebody else's trick that he's just done with a can.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
yeah.
know prohibition, so
It's that with a bottle. Pretty
Right.
much. Yeah.
but it looks awesome on camera.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it's not as easy as it looks. And again, we had 10 minutes. We tried it. I've tried it.
You're definitely not going to use a borrow key though, are you? Not
You're
the
never gonna
remote.
use a borrow
Not
key.
in the remote. It's no. And I think it would look better with a can.
Shouldn't have done it.
Yeah. Adam Evans says, hi guys,
I know.
I have my circle
I know
exam
now.
Tuesday. My opener is colour changing silk without the sucker bit. But people are sucker bit. People are saying to me it's not a great opener, but I think it's a great icebreaker. What do you guys think? Yeah, it's not a strong opener. In theory, you should be starting with the strongest effect and finishing with your second strongest. In my eyes, some people say start with the second strongest and finish with the strongest. As a great opener for people around tables, if it's an icebreaker, conversation breaker, yes. But also, if you're one of these people that suffers from quite bad nerves and you're very shaky, then it is a good thing to start with because that will relax you and calm you down a bit, and then you can move on from there. It's just one of those things. Personally, I would have started with something stronger. If I've got something stronger in my repertoire, I already do. But yeah, I don't think you're going to fail from it. I think you may lose a few points. You're going to set your standard a bit lower before your standard goes higher, if that makes sense. They're going to be judging you, thinking you're going to start high. So if you end up doing something that's not quite as hard and difficult, they may think everything from then onwards is going to be slightly less difficult as well. But hopefully it's not, and everything you got after that is going to be better. So yeah, personally I wouldn't have, but I don't think you're going to suffer too much.
I mean, if you use it, you can use it to introduce yourself, couldn't you?
Yeah.
I don't know how long. Don't drag it out for 8 minutes. But if you could use it to quickly introduce yourself, you might get something out of it.
Yeah.
It's a bit hard to say, really.
But also, if it fits your style, then yeah, if it's your kind of your thing, and you've got some good lines with it, and there's a reason for doing it, then yeah, no problem at all, I guess. Eddie Grant says, hi lads, you always get fuds. Can't please everyone apart from you all well and healthy. Apart from that, you're all well and healthy. Yeah, we're very well, thank you, Eddie. I wasn't so well earlier in the week. I pulled a muscle in my back, so I was horizontal with the first 4 days, but I'm all right now. Simon Keane says, I have an illness that can affect me on a day-to-day basis. Good days, bad days. I look forward to Friday PropDog Live. If I can't get out, it's a way of connecting with other fans of Magic. Hats off to you and your team at PropDog. Thank you, Simon. Well, and there was me going to make this the last live ever and quit just because of what Ben said, but I don't think I will anymore. Josh Wood said, any updates on the Bonslopes? Yes, finally, Josh. So I did finally get a reply from the company. I've emailed them so many times. It turns out that one of the main contacts that I have over in that company has now left the company. The other contact I have on there has left the company, and one of the other main contacts I have now only works part-time. So they have been suffering an awful lot during COVID. They've lost so many staff.
And he is the company.
Yeah, so now I'll be dealing directly with the managing director of the company, the boss man, because he's pretty much the only person there that's going to be there full time that isn't on the shop floor making all the stuff. So he has advised me that they are going to try and get some in for us next week. So fingers crossed. But this also means there may be delays with the Gazinta boxes as well.
Oh, well, yeah.
So Adam is still there. If you want to drop Adam another email at some point and ask if there's any updates on it, hopefully he can give you an update. Well, I think he's still there anyway. So we'll see what's going on there. Adrian says, I personally think it's a swizz that Alex hasn't read a full book every week and Deming at least 2 tricks per book. I know he has loads of free time. I saw him away from the shop last Sunday. Shocking. Yeah, Alex. What are you doing outside the shop? You live here.
I know.
If you're not here 90 hours a week, then there's something seriously wrong.
I think
you got to read this.
Yeah, and I want to see 2 tricks
from every chapter.
From every chapter. Good call. Yeah.
Yeah, you called me. I was going to pick up my reading glasses. That's when he saw me.
Hold on. No, I think this one. I think you should read this one.
You need to speak to Craig Petty and find out whatever drugs he's using or whatever food he's on, because Craig has more time than any other person I've ever met. I don't know how.
He was there Sunday.
Somehow he fits in so much in his work week. It's unbelievable. So he has some kind of TARDIS time warp thing that he uses somehow, because there's no other way he can do so much that he does. So yeah, it's amazing. It's here, John. It's here. Don't worry, I've got it. I'm okay now. I've got my kombucha. Yeah. Jonas says, did I hear my name in the same sentence as learning something properly? No, I didn't. So it sounds like an impossible task. Brad says, you are creative, informative and fun to watch. Thank you, Brad. Jeffrey says, my wife's not really interested in magic, but she loves listening to PropDog. Oh,
whatever for.
Loves listening to us waffle on about kombucha and anything non-magic related, and foxes and stuff like that. Madness. Amber says, pushes Ben into a vanishing cabinet and slams the door behind them. Good riddance. We like Amber. Walter, my old friend, says, I wonder if this complainer even buys anything from PropDog. We don't know, because he's not used his real name or email address. Or if it is his real name, he's not used his surname. Simon says, perhaps Benny should stick to QVC. Sam Jones, hey guys, I'm on Ben's side. Please try and be less friendly with us viewers. Don't learn our names. Stop the kindness, honesty and the fun. Just sell us magic. Also, could you at least try and wear top hats, white gloves and capes next time? Call yourselves magicians. He's got a point. I'm sorry,
Shall I go and get them?
Yeah, go and get them. In fact, no, let's wait.
It's a good segue for me to go and do some stuff.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay. Buy this. Buy this. It's brilliant. Buy it all. It's all fantastic.
We haven't got anything.
You've never seen anything like this.
Everything that's produced every day. All of the products
we've got the,
that are made, obviously.
Space Raiders.
Oh, okay. That sounds interesting. You want to demo?
Yeah. I'm pretty good at it.
Go on then.
I'll do it now.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm in there.
Easy to learn and completely instant reset.
There we go. Are you ready?
Grab bag. Only £1.
They taste like pickle.
They are Poundland's Monster Munch.
They are
really.
They
are just like.
What's the pro mindset?
So that is
Paul McCraig, Victor Lupe, and Mr. Alan Wong.
Yeah, so it's mostly Luca Volpe from what I could see. 4 or 5 magic effects that will give you a 25-minute walk around set without you ever having to think for yourself whatsoever.
We get a lot of customers come in asking for that kind of thing.
Which is entirely the sort of thing we want to be encouraging in the magic world. Is why think for yourself when a professional can just tip it all for you. The effects are fine. Nothing I felt was in any way a standout effect that I would put personally. I thought was good enough, really, to be doing myself, but and also, despite the fact that they're saying they're getting away from cards, everything seemed to be a card, although it might have had a picture printed on it rather than a face of a playing card. Other than that, if you want a fair, it's a fairly good mentalism set. It is. I'll tell you how much it is.
Are you happy now, Sam? Are you happy? Fits me like a dream, this thing.
So it's £53, but I think personally your best bet is either to buy a good book on mentalism or 4 or 5 good mentalism tricks, and you know, it will cost you more to do that, but you can, you know, at least you'd have an individual choice as to what you did. Other than that, yeah. So if you can't be bothered to think for yourself, then get the pro mindset.
We get a lot of people in the shop who come in and say, oh, can I have some magic that I can do right away? I don't have to practice. I don't want any sleights. Just self-working. We just want to be able to go out and just do magic. It's like,
yeah. And I think mentalism does lend itself towards that in a way. But yeah, good, very good. So it's up to you. Maybe I've been a bit harsh. Maybe I'm just in a grouchy mood. But it's the sort of thing I feel.
that's Ben's fault. He done that to you.
Well, it's the sort of thing I feel if I was going to go and perform, if I had 5 tricks to perform, I would love discovering 5 things that I particularly liked, personally. But yeah.
Yeah, that works. That works almost. Oh, what's this? How to dice cheat.
Yep. Which is,
I don't know. I don't know what any of this stuff is. I've not seen
I'll
anything
tell you what.
come
So
in.
in here,
This is just stuff you've been ordering from
yeah,
Murphy's.
in
so
here you get a
tell me
leather
what it
cup
is.
and you get some dice, and it's how to cheat at dice in a gambling way and also in a dice stacking way. So you start off with green dice and then you end up with a red one amongst them.
So what? So
It is.
what do you get with it?
A cup and some dice and a lot of tutorial.
Okay.
It is not easy. Actually, I'll tell you what though, it's a really good tutorial on dice stacking. If you haven't seen me whipping Jason's butt at dice stacking, then please refer back to that one.
Back in the day when we had time.
Back in the day when we had time.
Who's it by?
It's by Zonte. You haven't looked at the back of the box, have you? Yeah, he has looked at the back of the box. It's by a bloke called Zonte, who is very good at dice stacking. I think he's a world champion, or he's got some records out there. He's also very good at switching dice in and out, making the colours change, lots of sleight of hand. If you want a bit of knuckle busting stuff with dice, highly recommended. And also, I think cheating at dice is quite an entertaining thing to do. The free card Monty has been around for ages. Vernon called the free card Monty the most entertaining thing you can do with some cards, and I think that's probably one of the most entertaining things you can do with dice and a cup.
Let's face it, the people who released it know a lot about cheating.
They do.
They do.
They do.
For those people that don't know,
I left that off.
yes, it is a Scams Minds product.
Yeah, it is.
It's very good. I mean, yeah, but it sounds fantastic. It's not one of their usual things, but let's face it, they know a lot about cheating and scamming.
Yeah, I mean, 40 quid, even if you just wanted to learn dice stacking with a nice
great.
leather cup.
It's great to have it all in there, because I've often
there.
thought about it in the past, and rather than going and just buying a book and a load of dice, it's nice to have a whole set there with all the videos and everything. It's good.
Yeah, no, it is good. It is good. Nice cup. It does come.
Oh, yes! No, oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
You've ruined my surprise.
Oh, sorry.
This, by the way, is a close-up pad. It is a the famous dogs playing poker image, and I thought it'd be a lovely little idea to put that on a little close-up pad if anyone is interested in buying one. This is just one-off that's been made just to show what we can do. We're not going to stock these, but if you want one, we'll custom make them for you. So if anyone is interested in the dogs playing poker on a close-up mat, it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I know a few people definitely who will be really up for this, and they will really like that. And on that note, this fits lovely on this little table over here. Just to let you know, we have these tables back in stock. So do you want to tilt towards the table? So show them the whole table and how it's made. There we go. And these come from our friends over in Germany.
It's very well made.
This is a
That's good, isn't it? That's good. Future Magic.
Mind blank. Thank you. Future Magic table. So yeah, nice table. Pretty sturdy. There's a bit of rock in that, but that's only because there's 3 legs on it. It's actually fairly sturdy, as in pressure downwards. But there is a bit of rocking on it. So if you are going to do a fast cups and balls move, it probably wouldn't be for you. But it is definitely a solid table.
It comes with ease.
You can put your weight on that.
Definitely put your case on it.
To unscrew it. Do you remember the table I had? That had
yes,
a real
unscrew it,
issue.
Yeah.
So They're for the little holes that.
I think I might just take this one and put it on my wall at home.
Yeah, it'd be
Could
great.
have put a nice little frame around it, wouldn't we?
Yeah. But then might as well just give them a picture and print
That's
a picture. But it is printed on. This one's printed on a lovely suede effect. So there we are. I'll give you
But
that.
it also means that we can print virtually anything.
Oh, we can print anything.
anything.
Well, we can print anything. Not virtually anything. We can print anything. We've always made that aware to people. We can do that as a custom printing service. You know, do you want to grab those as well?
Yep.
And if anyone is interested in that, it's just the same price as any of the pre-printed pads on the website. Just go to pre-printed and it's on there. And we can do it in large, small, or custom size if you want it.
130.
130 quid for the table. Benjamin says, any opinions on TCC, the Ultra Bell? Also, I'm a different Ben. Very much love.
Well, he would
Go
say that
Friday.
though, wouldn't he? He would say that.
Are you? Are
Yeah.
you really? Prove it. The Ultra Bell, didn't you dem that last week? Or was that the...
We mentioned it last week. Yeah,
Oh,
I'll
that's
tell you
not,
what,
no, that's not the one that sets fire to it, is it?
No,
That's
the
one-
Ultra
okay,
Bell is
yeah.
the bell that rings and the clanger vanishes.
Oh, right, yeah.
So if you are going, it's a nice addition to a routine. It's not a routine in itself, so it's a bit of an extra. And look, nothing was real. The bell doesn't work,
Right.
either. So I like it from that point of view, especially if you're doing sit-down parlour show. Probably brilliant. Walk around, no. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if we want any more questions.
Are we going to
about
dem it at some point? Or have we
Well,
already
we sold out of it.
Yeah, but we're going to get more, aren't we?
Next time we do a TCC order, we can do it, yeah.
So, Sven Pad Elegance by Rodeo Edition?
Rodeo edition. So
What's
Rodeo,
Rodeo?
if you've ever walked around, what are those notebooky shops? You know, the, what are they called?
No.
Paper Chase and all of that. You will see that most of the pads are made by Rodeo. So
Oh, okay.
this is a Sven pad that is actually made from a genuine Rodeo notepad. So it's going to be the most...
Posh.
Oh yeah, it's posh. That's why you haven't been there, Dave. So unless you...
I make my own notepads.
So...
Ah,
So there you go. So it's quite nice to have a Sven pad that's got a recognisable brand
Yeah.
on the front.
boom.
And again,
boom.
it's made by...
And it has got a square checkered effect on it, if that's relevant to you guys. If you see that in the light there.
but also
Shows
the
well on
cut.
camera.
The cut is incredibly accurate and deceptive. So yeah,
Ooh, you get a nice pen with it too.
you get a pen.
How posh. There you go. Is that Brett Barry, is
Which,
it?
to be fair, for 50 quid you'd expect that pen. but
Brett
there you go.
Barry's amazing work.
Yep.
Can't read anything on that. Okie dokie. Do a few more comments and let's talk about that. There's loads of stuff to talk about today. I'll keep Ben happy. Roy Brownlow says, if we are a family, is Alex the strange uncle?
Definitely.
Adam Evans,
Definitely.
strange Uncle Alex.
I want to know what you think I get up to at the weekend. I don't know.
As opposed to Grandpa Mike, dodgy Grandpa Mike.
Yeah, I'll be grandpa.
Yeah, give Ben to Otto and see what we'll do with him. You scared Razza off now, Ben, said John Middleton. Razza just came in, got all the advice needed and buggered off. He came in, got his stuff and went off, so it was handy to Otto, Razza, sorry. Otto says, just poking my head in to say hi and have a great week. And yes, we
Otto.
love this show. Hello, Otto, and we love Otto too. Shane McDermott, I'll try that again. Shane McDermott says, what's up? Always a pleasure, guys. Thank you, Shane.
That's old school, isn't it?
What's up? We are old school, though. Let's face it. This is our era. All the youngsters are going, what does that mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Andrew Vaughan says, hi guys, late to the party today. I hope I haven't missed too much. Oh, you missed a lovely rant earlier, Andrew, yeah. I had a lovely rant. Rewind, watch. Roy Brownlow says, where's Mike? He's the real star.
Yep.
Thanks, Roy.
Yeah,
Always
Mike's
knew
the
that.
star of...
Bright
Yeah.
star in the universe.
There he is.
I'm
He
here,
brightens
I'm
up our day.
I'm actually doing work.
What do you mean?
For a change.
You spent yesterday clipping the dog.
What did you do all afternoon yesterday, Mike?
Oh, yeah.
Rita says, hello, beautiful people from Australia. We have missed you. 5 months of lockdown does that. Wow. Do they, like, quit all the internet and everything on lockdown then.
God.
Rita, you should have just been tuning into PropDog Lives and watching them on repeat 10 hours a day. That would have kept you sane. But lovely to have you join us again, Rita. Andy Tigley says, I collect cards. I have 367 packs as of today.
Why?
And all not cards, the full set.
Ah.
So, what are you going to do with them, Andy?
Yeah.
I mean, do you go and look at them all day and brush them off and go, like that? I don't get what card collectors do. I mean, do you show it off to friends?
I don't collect cards. I just like the Avengers ones.
I must admit, it would be good if I had an entire wall in my house of all the different playing cards, and that all put behind like a glass wall, so they couldn't be moved. Or that might look interesting. But
Wayne bought me for Christmas one time the Fury 11 card.
Sorry, Ben, we're just talking about
card. You know the thing that we use, the card shelf.
Yeah.
So I just filled it up with Fury 11 cards, and they are Fury 11.
Well, then you got to get them out and dust them every week, I guess. Have you got to dust them all off?
I don't do that.
Well, you get your wife to sit there and dust it all.
No, she don't do that anymore.
So they just sit there collecting dust?
Yeah, pretty much.
Does it look dusty?
No.
Do you go in and look at it and go...
Yeah.
And how long does that last for?
Seconds.
Will you ever sell them when they've gone up in value?
Of course.
And you do this, once a week? Once a month?
I don't know.
So once every now and again, you go into the cards, you look at them and go...
They're in my magic den. They're in my magic den.
That's a waste of money, wouldn't it?
It was, yeah.
I'm sure people have great reasons for doing it. I mean, my dad used to collect Zippo lighters and have them in a little glass case on the wall, and
exactly
that's what he did. But once the cabinet was full, he left it. He could have collected thousands.
You collect kombucha recipes?
No, I don't.
Oh, don't you?
No, I have one recipe only, and I don't collect the kombucha because I drink it all.
That's true. Okay.
What I collect,
DVDs.
useless bloody members of staff. For some
You've
reason.
got millions of DVDs.
Tom Cocker says, hi guys, hope you're well. Looking forward to visiting in person finally next week. It'll be good to have you down, Tom.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Any news on the egg bag eggs, says Andrew Vaughan. Still, unfortunately not. We're just so snowed under with so many things we're working on at the moment. Andy Tingley says, I like the new coloured shirt, Mike, better than blue. Matt Bosco says, hello, PropDog is just stopping by to say, hey, as I unload about 50 boxes of magic crap into our new house, why did I buy all this shite? Because you collect it, Matt. Right, okay. Switch!
Switch, I love Switch. This is good. This is good. I was very sceptical, but it is a very innocent looking envelope with a window. Bear with me a second.
Oh, he's done it.
So you can't see that. They're not that quick. But that's the envelope.
Certainly is.
It's Paul
Very,
Ooh.
very innocent looking.
Is this very much similar to a unbelievable?
So there's 7 of spades. Put the 7 of spades in, then you can just put it down there.
Yep.
And then, surprisingly enough, it was changed into.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, yeah, different. Yeah.
So you'd start off like that. So that would be your prediction, obviously, and then you'd reach in.
Do you know what I like the idea about that? Doing that. So re-engage a gimmick. So put that back in, and
Yeah.
is it? Oh, I'm not going to do it. Yeah, you do it. I haven't seen it. I'm breaking it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, right. What I like about that is you'll slide something in there and say, look, I've got a prediction here. Okay, no one has any idea what it is, and put it down again.
Ah.
So they just get that tiniest little glimpse, and people go, I just saw that. He doesn't realise there's a window on both sides or whatever. Yeah, and it's wrong. And then when you pull it out, obviously it's right. Not like, what?
Yeah.
That's how I would use that.
Yeah.
I like the idea of that.
Yeah,
I'd have a lot of fun with that around the table.
Yeah.
Just like, this is extremely important. No one must know what this card is whatsoever. I can put it down and people.
Excellent idea.
Yeah. Sure.
Excellent. Yeah, no. So I really, really like it. It's $35.99. I wasn't sure it was going to be, but
it's expensive for what it is. But I mean, I haven't seen how it's made.
I think it's a clever
really
idea.
Yeah.
It's a clever idea. It's
I mean,
really easy to do.
I wouldn't have known that was in there, and I wouldn't have thought twice about that being in there. So I like the idea of it. Yeah.
I think it looks really.
It must be quite
really
hard
lovely.
to make at that price, but yeah,
I love
think,
it.
Again, it's great.
I love it.
Yeah. Okay.
Wish I got more in.
Okay.
That's the switch.
Hiding your bullets. Talk to me about hiding my bullets, Alex.
Well, I haven't read it yet.
Bullets, I said, not bullets. Bullets.
It's about installing your rope magnets and the ends of your rope. How to make it look nice. How to make it look
Oh,
tidy.
okay. That's interesting. I need to
If you
read
want to
that.
make your own rope gimmicks, which
I need
is
to
a
read
lot of
that.
fun. It's a lot of fun to start toying around with rope. Everyone makes card gimmicks. You can make rope gimmicks. Certainly, if you've seen people like Pavel who create some wonderful things with magnets in ropes, you can do it all for yourself.
Brilliant. How much is that? I will definitely have one of these for
£12.99.
my own library.
£11.99.
Even better.
Just
Even better. Brilliant.
£11.99.
Cool. Right, a couple more comments on, and then we'll read on with something else. David Anderson says that selfie trick seems similar to my award-winning trick I emailed you about, Dave. Which one was that, David? I get tons of emails from tons of people, so I don't remember which one that was, unfortunately. But it's not our release. We have nothing to do with the release. It's by somebody else. So we haven't stolen nothing, trust me. Peter Armitage says, hi guys, world's greatest magic card to wallet. Do you know when you'll be restocking that DVD? It may not be available again because the World's Magic, well, all the DVDs are being discontinued. So there's a very good chance if it's available again, we'll get it back in. But if not, it's because it's not available at all. So you might have to buy the download, but we don't do downloads anymore due to Brexit. So you'll have to go to someone like Alakazam and see if they've got it on their download stock. But yeah, if you drop us an email, we can have a look, see if it is available and make sure we get one in, but there's a very good chance it's not. Sean Mann says, nice demo, kind regards, Ben, Sean. Joseph Ferrini says, hey Alex, where's the Iron Brew?
Yeah, many apologies. They'd sold out when I went to, can you believe it? There's been a
So
rush.
You drunk it.
There's been a rush.
I reckon Ben is the president of the Magic Cafe. Francisco says hello. Robert Van Buren says, are you clowning around now, Mike Sullivan? He doesn't do that.
What? I don't.
Never clowns around, do you, Mike? Never, ever, ever, ever clown
Never,
around. No,
ever,
no.
ever.
Pete Donnelly says, have you got the protective covers for the close-up pads yet? No. Again, this is another thing. Trying to get anything from India is an absolute nightmare. So, I can't read you right, Mike. Okay. Right. Yeah, I just read about. I was looking at PE. What does PE mean? Yeah.
No, that's not PE.
You going now? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'll see you later, mate.
I've got to go and see Paul Zerdin.
Why did you drop me that? Are you ashamed that you didn't want to say it out loud that you want me to give you a ring when I go to the pie shop tomorrow?
I'm not.
I've got to go to Wayne's. Can you call me when you get to the pie shop tomorrow? See you tomorrow. So.
The pies are brilliant. Yeah, I don't care.
I go to the farmers market every Saturday and I pick up most of my weekly shopping there.
Because the bloke's there, isn't he? He said the chef's back for the oyster pie.
I don't know yet. That's at the fishmongers. I don't know if it's back this week or next week, but yeah.
This
yeah.
is far more important
So
than magic.
every time we go to the farmers market and the fishmongers, they both have these most amazing homemade pies, and I always pick one up for Mike. I give him a ring, and he tells me which one he wants, and I bring him in a pie about that
Yes,
big
and
a
I
smaller
eat
one.
all the pie.
He eats all the pies. So if anyone was ever wondering, does Mike eat all the pies? Yes, he does. Yes.
I do.
On with the magic. Right. Okay. Let's talk the Phantom Medallion. What is the Phantom Medallion?
So this is really interesting. So this is intriguing. I'm tempted. I might demo this next week. But you borrow a coin. I can't do it. I can't do it. You borrow a coin. It can be signed, ungimmicked. They can expect the tub. They put it
That
in the
looks
tub.
like you could put a sample in.
Put it in the tub. It does. You get a little sample pot. You can actually do it if you have a sample pot. A sample pot will work. There is nothing special.
What's
Yep.
funny? Give him one of those little cardboard tubes as well if you want.
Yep. You do that. You cover it with a cloth or anything else like that, and the coin will rattle around to make a tapping noise. They can hear the coin moving. Then you can
No one
lift the
can
cough.
see that because it's behind the pro mindset.
right.
But yeah, that's good.
Yep. So you put a coin in there, do that. Yeah. Cover it up. They can hear the coin rattling in the
So it's a rattle box basically.
jar, and then you turn it off, and they can expect. There's nothing to be examined. They can examine everything. Can be signed.
This is what you're saying is this is a rattle box. Is that what you're saying?
No, that doesn't do anything. There's another gimmick.
Right. Okay. But it acts in the same way as a rattle box would then. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not sure how a rattle box works.
A rattle box is just like a box that you can rattle like that and makes a noise and you can open it up. There's nothing in it.
No, so that can be borrowed.
Okay.
That can be borrowed. It can be a
So the
genuine
gimmick
stock.
is in the silk, is it?
No, The gimmick. Yeah, that. No, I'm going to do that.
I'm just going to
No.
I'm not going to show them. I'm just going to have a look.
No.
Don't show them the link.
All right, fine.
So I think it's quite an interesting idea because I think it will fool. I reckon it's a bit of a magician fooler as well. So I'm going to try.
I'm going to read the box. A classic spirit effect that goes back over 100 years that virtually unknown today, brought to the 21st century. Any coin, even a borrow coin, can be turned into a spirit communication device. Can also be done with a key or object. Okay. Yeah. I'm just having a look. That's all. But is it any good? Is it any good? That's all I want to know. Is it any good?
I reckon it'll be
Is it
really
worth
good.
the money?
The one problem is that it's £45, and what you're paying for is the secret, not what you get.
Okay.
So that is why perhaps I'll take this home and
everybody online now, even I've stopped going home. I'm intrigued. So it's going to be worth
secret. There's a secret in there. There's 45 quid that I think.
And it's Mark Strevin, so it's going to be.
I think that will fool everyone because.
You know the method we're putting a matchbox on your watch with
Yes.
the coin in it and doing it that.
Yes.
It's not just something as simple as that, is it?
Not quite,
Okay.
but you are heading towards the right.
Yeah, my worry is that could they go and buy a book on here for a fraction of the price with dozens of other things in it and find the exact same thing written up in that book?
You could find it written up in a book somewhere.
Right.
Most tricks you can find.
But you would.
Yeah. So it's a case of somebody taking an excerpt from a book and making their money out of it when there's
That is true.
but it's not a gimmick you're buying. You're buying.
But I mean, what would you could say that about?
Do you get a routine with it?
Yep.
Again, a routine. If they put the time into put a routine together, that's worth a fair bit. I mean, a routine.
So you
could
get
be,
you get
the
a
routine's
routine.
good. A routine's worth 100 quid.
You get a routine. They've done.
Yeah.
We have people who can't make up extreme burn, so they've put all it together.
Right. If you get a routine, that's all that matters. If they're just giving you that and saying this is how it can be used, then they're just ripping something off out of a book. But if they're giving you a whole routine that works with it, then the routine's, it's like you buy, a comedian would buy a routine of jokes and spend thousands, tens of thousands of pounds on it. So yeah, okay. I've never a problem buying a routine if it's good and spending money on it.
But there you go. So that is.
Well, it looks like.
It looks what?
I'm going.
That was part of my trick. I was just setting up a trick there.
It does. I do like the stall
Have
sample.
a good weekend, mate. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, I'll give you a ring for the pie shop. Don't worry.
Yeah, all right.
There we go. I think that's probably. Oh, apart from Iris, which you want to talk to John?
Okay. A few more comments, and then we'll talk about Iris. Let's talk about Mike. Now he's gone. Matthew Colley says, I forgot to mention last week when I was performing at a gig a few weeks ago and met a Marine still serving who you worked for several years ago. Oh, Bratherton. Oh, Tim Bratherton. Wow, there's a name for the past. Wow. Oh, that was a long time ago. That was 30 years ago, almost 30 years ago. My God, I haven't heard that name since then. Small world. Rita Rose says 4 a.m. here. Stacey says, nice watch stealing. Yeah, it was a bit slow really. Should have been a little bit better.
No,
so usually I'd have said, like, grab that in that hand. You're offering it to me now. Just squeeze really tightly on that. Yeah. So this one's a brand new watch. So it's a little bit harder to steal. Squeeze. I'll take that one over there. Put it on there. There we go. No squeeze. Would have been something like that, but
Oh, careful.
yeah. It's been a while since I stolen a watch, Stacey. Jordan says, what's up, boys? On a break at the new job, post office parcel sorting. It's a bit boring, but ho hum. Sort faster, Jordan. Cheers, Mike. Would Alex be up for TMC Q&A? Oh, too late. It's gone. I think he read that and then ran, Nigel. Paul Andrew says, and it comes with a watch deal. Yeah. Evening, that's how far behind we are. See, quite far. Yeah. Evening all, only just managed to join the live. Have you guys seen Winner Drink by Leo Smetsters? Also, Alex, any chance of demoing Sideswipe, please?
Oh, that's one demo next
Ian
week.
Smith.
That's one demo next week. I can't remember how to. I probably have to remember the instructions any bit. I'll do it next week for sure.
We'll hold them to that, Ian.
Because I can do it. I mean, yeah, I have done it.
And have we seen Winner Drink? I mean, I haven't seen anything new. I just rely on you guys for that now.
No, we haven't got it in. I think it's very similar to one of Mike's tricks. So, yeah.
Okay. Chris is there. Chris Gilners says, afternoon all. Afternoon, Chris. Amber says, Alex and Mike, don't forget. Don't forget, you have to be there.
Oh, what a shame Mike's left.
To have a dance off today.
What
am I missing here? A dance off?
Yeah, we're going to dance off, but apparently Mike can floss. You know, that floss.
I don't really want to see Mike floss. Jonas's best opener, bottle opener, corkscrew. Andy Dingley, you had my booster today, safe again. You had yours the other day, didn't you?
I did, yep.
Feeling all right?
Yeah.
Good. Richard Wood says, Andy Nyman has released a new product at the moment. It's on the Penguin site. Will you be getting it in?
Yeah, we'll have it in a couple of days.
Well, he said. Richard Wood and... Oh, done that one already. Nigel says, any ideas where I might source a double-faced card of black and white Joker and Ace of Clubs? The double-faced decks I have only have the Joker 5 of Clubs. Custom cards like that, Nigel, you'll have a nightmare to get hold of. I very much doubt anyone has them in stock. Your best bet is to go and see James Anthony at Print by Magic, and he will print you up a few.
Or you could just...
Split cards and reglue them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if they're not going to be handled, just glue 2 cards together.
Yeah. Charlie says, could you make your own by split? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Charlie's just said exactly that very same thing. Tom Cocker says, did Alex say he was going to dem the whole thing for today's live?
No, I didn't.
Last week?
No.
I didn't get to see last week, so I'm missing stuff. Oh, Nigel said without splitting cards. Okay, sorry mate, a bit late.
Well, don't split them, just stick them together and don't let anyone handle them.
Yeah, just get
That was the great advice from Stephen Tucker to me, though.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Adrian says, Dave, thanks for keeping Karen company last week whilst I was conventioning. That sounds a bit dodgy, doesn't it? Didn't realise you knew about us two getting together like that, mate. I think she was keeping me company. Rich says, maybe there could be a PropDog live catch-up social at Facebook. Yeah, that's a good call, actually. Yeah, Blackpool, yeah. I'm thinking ahead on here. Yeah, that's not a bad little idea. Maybe we'll have our own little section of the Ruskin. Everyone can go and hang out, including Ben.
I can invite Ben.
Ben's email address was AOL, which means he's possibly in the States anyway. So Frank Valenti says,
I'm sure he's lovely.
Can each one of you name your favourite magic book? Yes, Leading With Your Head by Gary Kurtz. And it's more of a pamphlet than a book, but best, I would say best page per pound value I've ever bought.
I think mine changes depending on... So the one I've read Wit and Wisdom, the author's escapes me now, which is an old book from the late 90s. But had 2 gems in it, and so suddenly I think that's the great book because it's just given me 2 brilliant tricks. So it changes basically on what I have to be reading.
Well, I have to confess, I don't read a lot of books. I'm not like you. I've probably got about 40 or 50 books in my library. That's about it. And I'd say at least 2/3 of them, about half of them I haven't read yet. Not cover to cover. I've skimmed through them and learnt a few things. I've not gone all the way through, so I couldn't really say. But Leading With Your Head, I read it about 20 times. There's only about 30 pages in it. I think it's available only by download now. It's a PDF document, but absolutely brilliant. Just gold dust about performing, movement, timing, misdirection, all kinds of things.
He did a brilliant demo of the old nodding, shaking thing. Did a brilliant demo of that at the... You're nodding now, aren't you? He did a brilliant demo of that in International Magic Lecture. He just demonstrated it, and the poor person there was just, his head was working exactly in sync with Gary's. It was amazing. It was a really, really showed how useful it can be.
Well worth it. We don't sell it. I don't think we can sell it. I don't think it's available anywhere other than, I think it's one place. I can't remember. I think somebody bought the rights to sell it and it's only available there. But if you can find it, Gary Kurtz, Leading With Your Head, that's my recommendation. Andy Nyman's The Moment is a lovely effect. Highly recommended, said Nigel. You have actually recommended it before.
Then again.
Yes. Sebastian says, one thing I would like to recommend to people is a JOL wallet. It's a thing of terrifying beauty. Thank you, Sebastian. I've been telling people that for years. Dave looks like a Heisenberg with that hat.
Cool, we are behind, aren't we?
Yeah. What is Alex's opinion on Calculated Thoughts? Love the show. Thanks, Lee.
Oh, I haven't read it.
Will we ever meet the new guy, says Josh. Right, so the new guy, Kieran, he is part-time. He's not in all the time. He's a very busy kids entertainer. He was in earlier today, but he left about 2 o'clock. So, I don't know whether he'll ever be around on a Friday at this time, but you never know. If he's got a quiet day one day, maybe he will, but definitely not in the lead up to Christmas. Adrian says, oh my God, that close-up pad is brilliant. Thank you, Adrian. Yours if you want it, mate. Walter says, Alex, is the gnome part of that TCC order? I hope so.
We've got to place again there. We've sold out the gnomes as well.
Right, is the gnome part of that. I get what he means now. Yeah, because you had a little gnome with a colourful.
I love that little gnome. Yeah, sold out very quickly as well.
Okay. I absolutely love that dogs playing poker close-up pad. Clever.
There's going to be a fight over that.
I knew people would like it. So we've only got the one. It's not on the website, so if you do want it, you'll have to email us in and let us know. Excuse me. And we can make as many of them as you want. It takes about a week to get the print back from the printer and make them up. Happy Friday, Prop Dog. Says Chris, what? And to you, Chris. Pete Donnelly says, what fire wallet do you guys recommend? My fire wallet 2.0 by Theatre Magic has finally given up. I did like the Theatre fire wallet. It was really good. They're not available anymore. The best ones at the moment are the Murphy's Magic ones, which are hard to get hold of. I think they keep selling out. I'm not sure if we have any.
I think we've got the professional in. Then they switched to just the aficionado one.
I've never been a fan of the premium Magic one. It's not ideal, no. But yeah, if you can get a hold of the Murphy's one, go for that. Andy Tingley says, the cards are for my grandchildren to sell when I die. They're all on display. Okay, that one. Chris Watts says, hi Dave and Alex, thinking about buying a Kinetic ring. Could you please show me what size 8 looks like on your finger? Sounds stupid, I know, laugh out loud. Yeah, so Kinetic rings were originally the PK rings that were owned owned and produced by World Magic Shop, and they used to come in millimeter diameter. So you could order a 10mm diameter, 11, 12, all the way up to. In fact, no, sorry, I think they started at 16. Yeah, they started at 16mm and went up to 25mm, and then the bigger sizes were discontinued. And then they decided to sell the rights to it to Murphy's Magic, who then changed all the actual sizes and everything that goes with them. And now the sizes don't really make any sense. They're not like an exact diameter as they used to be. So they're all weird sizes. And there were 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then they discontinued the 8 and 9 and maybe 10, so there was only 11, 12 available, I think, or was it 10, 11, 12? But they started discontinuing loads of sizes, so unless you have a very average size, then it's not really much good. Fortunately, being a stock that holds a lot of stock, we have all the original stock, including a load of the original PK rings. So if you want a really small one, we still have original PK ones and all the small sizes. Right, so that is on my finger. Let me come over the camera. So that is the size 8 on my finger. Let me just come the other side so I can see you getting it right. There we go. So that's my little finger there. I have very average sized fingers. In case anybody wants to know the exact size.
We've got a thing here. Do you want to... Oh.
Nah, ring size is not really much good unless you know where you're looking from. Right, so according to this... Give me glasses. It is the internal diameter. In fact, sticking to that. The internal diameter is it's about 18.5 millimeters. 18.5 millimeters internal diameter. Watch. God. If you have any 15mm copper pipe, it's that big on it. This is the new PropDog one we're bringing out. Good, isn't it?
It's very good.
Yeah. We're selling these for £20 each. It's got a retro steampunk design look to it. Nicely cut at both ends.
Nicely rounded, actually. Nicely small enough. Yeah.
It's designed specifically so a PK ring does not touch to it. See
very
that?
good.
Yeah, well, amazing, isn't it? Can't pick it up. 1, 2, see, amazing, isn't it? Can't really do that with that. There you go, amazing. Right.
Oh, where's the...
Come and get it. Come and get it. Only one available. Somebody asked to buy it now. You watch. Brian says, fire wallet for business cards. What do you think about that? There are fire wallets for business cards. There's a few different ones have been on the market where you keep the business card in a little pouch with some lighter fluid, and as you bring it out, you just click and light it, and it's on fire, and then you blow it out and give it to them. It's not a bad idea for producing your business card. Anthony says, Uper com wow es. Yeah. Jonas Jonas says, the only cards I collect is other people's Visa and MasterCards. Now I just need to start collecting the pin codes. Joseph says, I will buy Switch on Monday, guys. How many would you have in? We got many.
I think we might only have the one. So you
Might
better
only
be
have the
quick.
one, guys. So if you do want it, Joseph, you've got to be quick, mate. It'll be gone by Monday. Charlie says, could Etienne's barking dog gimmick be made to hold a billet instead of a card? I need a bulldog clip that will do a barking dog does without the billet. Yeah, absolutely, Charlie. Really easy to do. All you need is a stapler and a billet, and you'll figure it out as soon as you see how it's made. Really, really easy to swap over. David Anderson says, I wasn't having a dig, just an observation. My award-winning trick was where you spring the cards at the hand trophy instead. Oh, right, yes, I remember now. Yeah. So, yeah. Again, as I said on the email, just so ridiculously difficult to make. That would be unbelievable. But yeah, you're right. It would have been a good effect if it was cost-effective. But yeah, we're talking hundreds of pounds to make that. Ken Dunn says, had to take a break. Are we still bashing Ben? Yeah, still going, Ken. Yeah. Jonas says, some time ago, someone asked about the best source to learn about real magic, as in a reel with a reel, not real magic, but a reel. I would like to recommend the new Get Real download by J. Scott Berry. It is the best I've seen. The original moves and handling that makes it look like real magic. Okay. That's from Jonas. Thank you, Jonas. Now, if you don't know who J. Scott Berry is, shame on you. Absolutely brilliant magician, brilliant magic thinker, creates some really amazing gimmicks. Have you seen his gimmick with the sleeve and the pocket? So he's got a pocket in his sleeve that is, so you hold a coin that way, of course the coin's going to stay down. When he moves his hand up, obviously it drops out the sleeve down here, now you can bring it down and palm it again. He's just got some brilliant ideas, Jay Scott Berry. And he is a master with the reel. I've seen him do some amazing things. So yeah, absolutely great that he's brought out a download on it. It's a shame we can't sell it. Best magic book experience by Magic, Experience Magic by Eugene Berger, says Jonas. I can't speak. This is the most I've spoken in about 10 weeks and my mouth is going numb with the amount of exercise it's had today. Ken Dunn says Mark Lewis, wit and wisdom.
No, it's not Mark Lewis.
Okay. Rita Rose says, living with Parkinson's now, I find that Tora Magic, Bright Magic are the best prop to me as they're really colourful and also were the great distraction on stage with my comedy act and humour. Do you have any props that you can recommend that are hilarious if it goes wrong? Ooh. We probably have. I'm trying to think. So like breakaway items and stuff, I guess. I don't know, Rita. You have to have a look in our comedy section. Go to the PropDog website and look under the comedy category. I'm sure we've got loads of stuff like that that's in it.
Yeah, it's a bit like, are you asking for something that's got the built-in comedy of it going wrong built into it? Or are you going, well, it'd be funny if I got that wrong?
No, I think she's on about the built-in comedy.
Right, okay, we'll look in the comedy section then, yeah.
Yeah, and watch some more Tommy Cooper. Yeah, absolutely. I can't think off the top of my head, Rita, I'm afraid. Chris Watts says, thank you so much for demonstrating the kinetic rings. Also, I can't find the copper pipe wand on the website. Laugh out loud. Cheers, guys. Yeah, it's too special to be put on the website. You know, if we buy it, it's going to be riots when people can't get hold of it. So you've got to email us in. Maybe we'll give it away as a PropDog Live. Facebook Live giveaway. Best book, Vernon's Book of Magic, says Sebastian. And Alan Steedman, I asked about reels ages ago. Couldn't find much at all. Thanks, we'll definitely check that out. There we go. And Nigel says, can you show the Xmas edition of socks? The yellow bandana trick, says Matthew Colley. Yeah, of course. The vanishing bandana. Good call. That's for Rita, by the way.
There you go.
I don't need to open it. The pattern, you can see the pattern from there, can't you?
Yep, so they've got those candy cane pictures.
There you go.
Socks.
Right, okay. We have had a long hour and a half live.
Hang on, I've got Iris. Iris.
That will keep Ben happy.
Iris by 1914.
Oh, come on, more magic.
Lewis
Ben's
Laval.
going to be overloaded with magic here now.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Lewis Laval. And basically you can give people a reading and tell them what their star sign is and all sorts of things using just these two cards, which they... And you tell them all about themselves and give them a bit of a spiritual reading and tell them the zodiac sign and all of that joyous things. If you are a mentalist, it is probably really right up your street. It's not my cup of tea, and also I'm not the sort of person who could get away with telling someone their star sign or any of that stuff. It's just not me. But if you are that kind of seance-y type of mentalism, then it is probably brilliant. And the method's pretty clever, and I think it does hide very well in plain sight. And I think these look fairly organic. It's the sort of thing you might pick up I don't know, a spiritualist convention or whatever. You just keep them in your wallet and you're ready to go at any time.
So I'm lost with this. This is just, you can do several effects with what's on here. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a word divination. So
I'm glad they didn't. Oh, they. Oh, yeah. So I was going to say, glad they didn't put the year on the date. So, but it's an Americanized date. So rather than saying June, so 21st of June, they've got June 21.
Yeah.
Now the problem is they've put June 21 to September 22. Anyone looking at that in 2 or 3 years' time might think it's a year, because it does look very much like the actual year on it. But other than that, I mean, it's just an Americanized way of doing it, I suppose. But they didn't put the years on it, which is good. But all the dates are around about the 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd. So it does kind of look like the years, but I don't think it matters too much on it. But okay, cool.
No, I think it's pretty clever. I think it is pretty clever.
How much is that? Please don't tell me.
$26.99.
That's not too bad.
No, I think it's pretty clever. The teaching,
50 quid. That was 60 quid. I would have been.
The teaching's good. If you could, if you can act that this is the sort of thing you are actually able to do, it is very, very good. Again, is that it? Is it?
Well, there's a whole lot of cards on the floor from the selfie stick trick. So I've just picked 2 of them up that nobody knows what they are, but these are going to be the live giveaways.
Excellent.
There we go. So guys, we are going to go on to the live giveaways. Oh, hang on. There's a couple more comments come in. Andy Tingley says, I got the Spirit Fire clip off you, and I must admit it's really great. Great routine too. Done my wife in. Even though she was a standard and knows how a lot of magic works. Great to hear, Andy. Andy Foster says, hi guys, is it possible to cut 21st century Phantom cutouts to the exact size of a poker card? Yes, in theory, but it's a hell of a lot of work, Andy, as we have a jig built to do them in the size we have, and it would mean creating a whole new jig, and the last jig took me 3 days to make. So we can kind of do it. There's a way of doing it without the gig, but it depends how many you want. If I just want a few of them, I could possibly build a temporary jig to do them. But if you wanted like loads and loads of them, then probably not, no. It's purely because of the way they're cut on the laser cutter, a bit complex, but basically the laser beam goes down, and if there's anything underneath it, it reflects back up and hits the paper underneath. So for example, if you can imagine a bit of paper on there, that's in the place. Like that, as the laser goes through, if it hits the top of that spike, it will reflect back and burn the paper. So I have to have loads of spikes going around in all the right places to hold each and every playing card, or each and every card we cut them on, or a sheet of paper. But I have to make sure that what we cut out doesn't go over one of these things, if that makes sense. It's really, really complex, and to do that just for playing cards would be an enormous amount of work. So but if you didn't want too many, then we could possibly work something out. I'll just make some temporary jig. Now, Amber says, have a nice weekend. Love you all. Thank you, Amber. You have a nice one too. Walter says, hope you all have a great weekend. Thanks for a great show, despite Ben, says Walter. Thank you, Walter. And Joseph says, I put switch in my car. I hope I'm not too late for the only one. If you've only got one in stock, yeah, you'll need to check out now, Joseph, because we don't always get a lot of products in because we don't know if there's going to be any good. So we get one in. If it's any good, more often than not, we'll order more in. Unless we can tell in advance it's good because we've seen demos online or whatever. So yeah, we just don't know. So we only get one of them in, and it turns out it is pretty good. So we'll have to get more in next week.
If you come in to pick up, just choose pick up from store if you want, and that way you will. Yeah, that saves. Right, okay, on to the lives. So you know the rules. If not, I'm going to tell you after the word. Go. So basically, you're going to name any playing card you want. You have 1 minute to name one single playing card from now. There we go. So yeah, guys, just put one playing card in. It's the first one that comes up is the one that counts. And what we're going to do, if you get the same card that matches one of these playing cards, you win. But it's got to be the first one up here. So let's say you wrote down the Joker, and it was the Joker. If 10 people call the Joker, it's the first one on our list in front of us, not on your screen, but on our list that wins. And if you win, you get to choose a prize from the PropDog Facebook Live giveaway category, which is on the main
page of our website. So go to the PropDog website, scroll to the very bottom, you'll see a little box there that says, or a little category that says Facebook Live giveaways. You could use any product in there, check if it's in stock first, drop us an email and say, hi guys, I won, can I have this prize? And we will send it to you on Monday morning. So you have 10 seconds left, guys, to name a playing card. You will see the word stop. Any playing card called after the word stop will not count. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Right, okay. You guys all know the rules anyway, but just in case we have any newbies joining for the first time, oh, lots of people calling cards. Wow, loads of them. That's good news. Good news. Right, okay, here we go. The cards to look out for are the 9 of diamonds and the 5 of spades. Woo! Hopefully somebody's going, yes, that's me. So let's have a look. The 9 of diamonds and the 5 of spades.
7 of diamonds. 7 of diamonds so far.
7 of diamonds. Frank's the closest so far. 2 people called the 5 of clubs. Oh, wrong black card. 7 of hearts. Oh, no.
5 of spades.
7 of spades is the closest so far for Ken.
This is quite tricky, isn't it?
Nobody likes. Everyone calls clubs and hearts for some reason. No one ever calls diamonds.
8
of diamonds. Richard Wood, you are the closest so far, my friend. For the red card. Roger Minton, you are the second closest,
yeah,
but we've already had one of those. 5 of hearts, 2 of spades, 6 of spades. Wayne, you are the closest with the 6 of spades so far, for Wayne Trice. If anyone has called the exact card, please do let us know. I didn't see any of it. Do you want to go back over again? Right?
I think, well, okay.
Right, you look out for the 9 of diamonds, I'll look out for the 5 of spades.
Okay,
we'll just quickly just double check through and make sure that we were correct with the closest. Deadly silence. Yep, looks like it's the way.
So Richard Wood and Wayne Trice.
So Wayne was, what was Wayne again?
6 of spades.
6, yeah, definitely close, isn't it? Yeah. 5 gloves, yeah, no one else. Perfect. Okay, congratulations, you two. I think we've got your details on the system, but if not, drop us an email. Let us know which DVD or product that you would like in that category, and we will send it out first thing on Monday. That's it. Have a nice weekend. I'm off to make a salsiccia pizza. Never heard of that. Jonas. Tom Cocker says thanks for the live, guys. See you next week. Yeah, a pizza flavoured drink. Yeah. Have a great weekend, guys. Stay safe.
Rob,
Rob James says thanks, guys. Have a fab weekend. And you, Rob, nice to have you joining us. Wayne Trice says woo. Nathan Pennington says thanks for the show. Have a great weekend. Ifty says cheers, guys. Good informative show. Have a good weekend. Says Billy Rim and great stuff. Thanks, says Richard Wood. You're most welcome. We will see you all next week. Thank you for joining us. Have a great weekend. See you then. Bye.